Your breath is awful. Goodbye. There you go. Don't mind the mess of the garage. My truck is in the shop, so all my tools that are normally in the truck and my lawn care stuff is in the garage now. It's a mess. Again. But yeah, so it's a 10-foot section of 6-inch PVC. It was $77 at Lowe's. And then this is a conduit carrier. It's a 6-inch ends, so all you do is take this and put it on the PVC pipe, and then you shove your rods in there. You're good to go. And you can lock this, so while you got your rods on your trailer, you don't have to worry about anybody trying to steal them. Now you could probably still worry about it. It's just PVC, but I think that little bit of extra work will keep people from stealing it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is take this 10-foot section and cut it down to 8 feet. None of my rods are any longer than 7.6. But yeah, so that's the project for today. I'm going to show you how that works. Alright, so like I said, it's a 10-foot pipe. So we're just going to cut 2 feet off the end. There's a whole bunch of tools you could do this with, but I have a battery hacksaw, little tiny guy, and it'll do just fine. The hard part is going to be cutting it straight. Alright, so here there's no foam. Here there is foam. I want foam on this end as well. So this is the end that doesn't open. So I'm going to put foam in here, and then when I put it on the PVC, I'm going to seal. I'm just going to put some clear silicone all the way around the edges, seal it, and then I'll drill my little holes. I buy $1 car sponges and use them for all kinds of stuff. They make really good air filters for small engine stuff, like lawnmowers. So I'm gonna try and use this, fit it in there, probably glue it in. It's just kind of shaped funny, so it may not work. this is the silicone I use for waterproofing, in case you need it. Get them at Lowe's or your local Ace Hardware. That didn't go on perfectly straight, but whatever. So this end's not even, but this is deep enough that it should be okay. Should be. Also, one thing to keep in mind, I'm obviously not mounting it right now, but pull it right. When you don't want this to be up, because while you're trying to get your rods out, it's just going to fall down the whole time. You're going to have to hold it up. So you can mount it sideways so that it opens out this way and it'll stay out, or you can mount it upside down so when you open it, it just drops and stays down, which is probably how I'm going to mount it. So that I can just flip it down, grab my shit, put it back up. Doesn't really matter right now. I mean, like right now you can screw it in however you want. Once you put it on the trailer is when you're gonna have to rotate it and figure out where you want it before you secure it to the trailer. Right on. So that's on there. When I mount it on the trailer, I'll mount it like that, so it just falls down. Because I think part of it too is if I go to the side, it may be in the way of stuff. But if I go down, it should be alright. Now the only other thing I am gonna do, let me show you real quick. I don't know. You can see these little guys sticking out. They could damage the rods, and they're pretty sharp. So I'm gonna smooth those down. I may make them flush with the tube, or just as long as I can get the points off of them so they're not sharp. I'll probably just sand them, or maybe just stick the hacksaw in there. I don't know, we'll see. All right, guys, well, I've been working on this, but not anything special. I just had some 2x4s laying around. This conduit has to be mounted on a vertical surface. You can't mount it on something horizontal like the bunks. It wouldn't work with what I have. So the whole kit is what I used, but I don't have any extra stuff to use for it. So I just put it here. As you can see, I don't have 2 kayaks right now, so it's not a big deal, but it's very easily removable. And then I set it kind of at an angle here, so I can just pull it, turn, and then I can get to my rods. I'd like it to be a little higher up on the trailer, so I'm not having to bend down to grab everything, but for now, this will work. All right, I have 5 bait casters right now, so I just wanted to show y'all how this will fit all 5. The first 3 I'm gonna put in here reel first. It's probably better, now that I think about it, if I put them in at the same time. If I grab these 3. I saw somebody do this, but I'm starting to wonder how. I'll fit those 2. Take this one. Stick it like that. Alright, so there's 3. I only have 2 more, so stick this one here. This one here. All right, let me show you. There's all 5 of my bait casters down in there. Close her up. Throw a lock on it. She's sealed tight.